What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chef Yarneezy, the Pip Master. Guys, I've been on vacation. Well, okay, Box just hit one of my alerts. I've been on vacation. Let's look at Box. Went to St. Louis for Thanksgiving. Matter of fact, I'm about to do a put on Box. Let me put that in real quick. And give me 1 second, guys. I got to put in this put on Box. I was waiting on this drop. And it looks really good right now. So I'm doing a put option on Box. Let's see if it allows me to. Yes, put option. I know you're like, golly, man, are you really going to delay us this long? Yep, I'm going to delay. I got to put my option in. All right, here we go. Here we go. And put option. Okay. All right, so guys, Box is another one I'm looking at. Um, Box is it's a pretty good stock. They have really good revenue. And as you can see, this was a nice run here. I believe this happened today. Yeah, it did, from 23.46 all the way up to 26. So it ran up $3 and some change today. So, something like that, you can't, you really can't, you can't go wrong, but it has to reset. So where is it coming back down to? I believe it's going to come back down to this 200 EMA, and that's what I'm looking for it to do, is drop back down to that EMA. All right, so that's Box. Lucid, guys, Lucid. I believe Lucid is going to go ahead and push up to $57.85 today. And it's sitting in a really good position. That's the hour chart I'm looking at. On the 15-minute chart, it looks really good to push up to 57.85 and with the potential to go to 61.81 within the next day if it doesn't pull back once it hits the 70 line here. But Lucid has been running higher. So 88 is where Lucid can run to in the RSI. I'm using a 14 close on the RSI for that. Shiba Inu, I still got high hopes for Shiba Inu, guys. I really do. It looks like now it's going to pull back to about 46.30, and from there it should bounce back up. If not, it'll come to 46.54 and then run back up. Let's look at gold and silver. I've been following these two guys here. They just cannot get it right. Gold and silver is not buying up. If you look at their what they've been doing, they've been both been selling down, right? This is silver here. And when I look at silver, let's go to the day chart. Silver looks like it's gunning for that EMA at 2163.107. That's what it looks like it's gunning for. So I'm not doing any buying on silver until either it hits 2234, and let's see if it's going to bounce from there. If not, I'm going to keep hitting it in increments from 34 down to 10, and then I'm going to run it all the way to down to 21. I'll just say I'll run it to 21.66 because it could go ahead and hit support here at 21.49. Okay, that's silver. Gold is doing the same exact thing. Let's go to the day chart on gold. And I know you're like, God, leave with all those lines. Those are my period separators, so don't worry about it. I know that during this period, this is a sell period down to this EMA. So 1762 is where I have gold going. Let's look at the hour chart. Yep, it's still in the sell momentum on the hour. And 15-minute, if this 50 reverses and does not cross this 200, then we know it's going to push down 1780 and then drop down to 76 and drop down to 72, all the way down to 750, which is my 1 hour chart markup. Crude oil has done some great things, guys. I really like crude oil. It took a nice dip. All all the way down to $64 and it ran back up. But crude oil is having major problems. So um, the potential for that to run up, I'm not really solid on that one as far as it running back up yet. It's let's look at the day chart. Yeah, crude oil looks like it also wants to push all the way down here to 58.72. So keep an eye on crude oil. Bitcoin kind of pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm expecting Bitcoin to close this gap that it left a few days ago when the market opened on Sunday. Bitcoin left a nice gap. Now you can't see that on. Let me change it to regular candles and see if you can see the gap it left. Let's see. So yeah, you can't see the gap. Let's go to the 15-minute chart and see if the gap shows up. It shows up on my phone. It does not show up here. And maybe I'm not going back far enough. But there's a substantial gap that Bitcoin left. And I don't think it closed it yet. It was on the way back down to close that gap. Let me look at my phone and I can tell you where that gap is. Let me see, does it actually show it on the hour chart? I think it shows it on the lower time frame. So, man, it's long gone now. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Wow, I'm trying to go to the 5-minute chart, but you know how many days I got to go back to see that gap? I wrote it in somewhere. Let me see. I did write it in because I want to be able to tell you where that gap is. And when you see it come down here, you won't be surprised. Let me see. Bitcoin. Let me see if I can search. Bitcoin left a gap. Okay, there we go. 56,058 to 54,700. So 56,048. So when Bitcoin comes back down here, 56,048 is down here in this region, all the way down to 54,700. So that's about right up in this area right here. This is where the gap was left. Oh, okay, I see it right here. You can see it. You can't tell that's the gap, but that is a gap, guys. And it is, let me show you from here to here, 54,700 even. So that's down here, roughly about, so about here, between here and here. So the last thing I want to cover, and that's Bitcoin, guys. So if Bitcoin does pull back, you know why. It has to close the gap. US30 is still struggling, even though the news is saying it's rallying. It's still struggling because it's still in the 34 range. Now, it had a bit of a meltdown because US30 was all the way up here at 36,000, guys. And this was the 8th of November. It was at 36,574, right? US30 has dropped all the way down to 34,451. That's 2,000 points and some change. Okay, so what is the potential now? Is on the 800 EMA, is resting there. I need the next candle, the next 4-hour candle to open above that, but then it's got to contend with the 50 and this crossover here, right? So it literally can go right back up here to this area, push back and sell down again. If it does, however, make it beyond this point, I'll wait for it to hit the 200. And if it passes that, then I know the potential for the US30 to go back up and set a new high is very, very, very good, or likely to hit 37,038. That's my next, I think that's my next high. Let's go to the day chart, see if it's hit it. Nope. So that's my next high is 37,038. If it does not, if it wants to crown and make this nice arch here, then you know US30 is coming down to this 200 on the day chart, which is sitting at 34,133. So keep your eyes peeled for all this stuff. This is a 9-minute call because I delayed looking for stuff. But anyway, I'm your boy, Chef Yarneezy, the Pimp Master. I hope this helps. I hope you guys are still in Lucid. I hope you look at Box for a potential sale down to 25.75, and then if it does come down lower, it'll come down to 24.67, and then from there I would take that run. I would hit a buy and buy it up to 27.40 and beyond. if it has the potential to keep on going. It does look good though, guys. This one really looks good to me because it's in a buy momentum. Look at that. It's in a buy momentum. So keeping with that, you're going to have a bearish move and then it's go right back into a bullish move to the positive side after that. So you can buy that as an option or as a stock. It's up to you. Anyway, 10 minutes and running. I'm your boy, Chef Yarneezy, the Pip Master. That is my time.